should be done, and then when it isn't done, people complain. So a lot of threads to that story here.
Yeah, absolutely. And it certainly is windy, especially in Northern California right now. The same cold front that brought the cold temperatures for us is giving them those windy conditions. So yeah, you got to be mindful of that. It is certainly, even though temperatures are cooler down there, it's certainly wildfire season.
Interesting. All right. And how about around here?
It's been chilly.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the sunshine. You know, it's kind of nice to bring out back that fall fashion. You know, bring back some warm weather, or some warmer clothing, I should say. And this is what it's going to be like over the next couple of days or so. But we do have some significant changes in our forecast, especially once we get into the weekend and points beyond. Here's a look at overnight lows, what we woke up to this morning, and a lot of us were near or below the freezing mark. Bellingham was one of those places. Arlington dropped into the 20s this morning. SeaTac actually tied an overnight low record for the date that was set back in 1946 at 34 degrees. So it was certainly cold there. And Olympia, second day in a row, breaking a cold temperature record for the day, hitting 26 degrees. You can see it was mostly clear this morning, and we're looking at another day basically of full sunshine. I do know earlier today around SeaTac we had some patchy areas of fog. You might have known a friend or a family member who might have been a little bit delayed with their flight because they actually delayed arriving flights for a time this morning thanks to that fog, but it has since burned off, and again, lots of sunshine. Right now, 51 degrees our current temperature with a light northerly wind under 10 miles per hour. Main headline, the sunshine is going to continue at least through Friday, but changes as we head into the weekend. We are looking at a few showers at times, especially Saturday afternoon, and then hit and miss as we head into the day on Sunday. Overall, it does not look very wet. But as we head into next week, especially after Tuesday and Wednesday, it will be turning wetter. And actually those overnight lows will start to warm up as well. We'll talk about why in a second. High pressure still under control of the region. That will give us lots of sunshine and also give us some cooler temperatures. And the weather system that'll be impacting us this weekend is a weakening front that'll be pushing through during the day on Saturday. Again, a couple of hit and miss showers. That's about it. Overnight lows tonight, a little bit warmer than where we've been. Some clouds will start to increase, preventing us from reaching below the freezing mark in a lot of places. Still some mid-30s in the forecast for the South Sound, some upper 30s to low 40s for pretty much everywhere else. All right, let's time out this weather system that'll be moving through this weekend. Friday, some clouds start to roll overhead, so probably not as cool for overnight lows, but we're still dry. Here comes that front. You can see it's actually weakening as it approaches us. Couple of stray showers Saturday afternoon and maybe a few as we head into Sunday as well, but not that wet. And because this weather system is coming from the west, notice Pacific Ocean, some warmer temperatures. That'll actually keep our overnight lows from dropping much cooler than the mid-40s, so that will help to keep our temperatures a little bit warmer. Here's your weekend getaways forecast. If you happen to be out and about Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, looks like it'll be all dry on Friday. A couple of showers around the San Juan Islands Saturday, and some of those along the coast as well, and then a few more showers as we head into the second half of the weekend as well. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures are going to be warming up a little bit on Friday. That's the warmer day, 63 degrees. Back in the 50s as we head into the weekend. We'll probably stay in the 50s into early next week. But I think the more noticeable thing you're going to see is those overnight lows, again, are going to be warming up. One more day in the 30s tomorrow, and then we're back in the 40s Saturday, probably through next week.
All right. Thank you, Ben.